It is time I expose you to how you can create Afrobeat melodies in FL Studio. I mean how you can create fella type of beat in FL Studio with simple steps. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how you can make Afrobeat melodies. In case if you are watching me for the first time, this is Groove Gazette channel and I'm keeping it real. So let's get started. Now a quick recap. You have to set your BPM to from 92 to 105 when you are creating Afrobeat. So and you have done that and you have to make your beat, let's say loop, and we've created some loop. In case if you want to know how we come about this loop, you can watch my last video to get it. So we have our loop. The next thing is to start making melodies. So you need a chord progression, and I showed you how you can create a chord progression in the last video, which I'm going to quickly touch again. So let's listen to this chord progression. So now I'm going to open my piano roll. So what we did is that we look for minor. Afrobeat is usually in minor. So we look for minor chord. So we start with the, let's say do, re, mi, fa, so. So we first pick so, then we pick mi, and we pick do. So, mi, do. So that's what we play. Then now we first pick the chord of so. That's so, ti, re. So we count 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Instead of so, ti, re here, so we pick this because it's minor. Then we count 1, 2, 3, 4. So I did that in the last video. So we got this chord. Then same thing applies to this one too. This is mi. So we do the chord progression of mi. Now it will be 4, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll count the next one. 1, 2, 3. So if you don't understand what I'm doing here on this chord progression pull up, you can watch my last video. So we made this chord. So let's play it again. So now, after making this chord, we know where our song is going, the direction is going now. So the next thing is to start adding other things. So what first came to my mind, I'm going to put on the beat again. So let's hear it with the beat. Can you see now? The next thing is to start filling it up. So the rules, how do you make this very quick? The rules is that once you have a chord progression, first look at, before you pick any notes to create a further melody, you have to respect the chords you play in that section. Here we play so, ti, re, the minor of so, ti, re. So we are going to also look at what we can play to complement this. So I first pick the note of the chord itself, which is so. Then I now listen based on the song. So I can put this F5 here, I can put it here. Can you see? Because we are already playing note here. I can also put it here. Because all those three made up the chord in this section, the so-ti-re chord. So I can pick anyone. So although if the person that is singing that song to has another vibes, you can also look for the next one. So when I first look critically at those three, then if those three doesn't match well, the song I'm singing at that moment, which is supposed to, then I can look for another notes in that scale of C minor or in that scale of the song you are singing and put it there. So now let's hear this. So I did something like this. Fast also. So I'm going to put this on. Can you see now? Da, 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 da. So now, this section now, I did the same thing. The chord is mi, so, ti, right? And this is the first root chord notes. So I did the same thing. What I did there is what I'm doing here. So I pick this, then I pick the next note. So which is the tonic solver itself. It will go very well. The tonic solver itself. So which is C notes. The do. I mean do. When I say C note of C minor. So do. So I pick it, then I use the same. I can also use any of these depending on the song and depending on the vibe. So now the next one is this. Now you can see I play the same chord here, and I also play the same chord here during the chord progression, the root chord note of this section. So I use the same thing. So now this one too, can you see the last chord? So I pick the root note of that particular chord in that section, not the entire root note. So then I played this. So just now, once you have what I'm trying to say is that once you have your chord progression, you can use that chord progression to build other melodies. That is what I'm trying to tell you. So this chord progression guides me on what to do next and next and next. So let's listen to it. Can you see, even you yourself, you love the vibe because it's going straight with the chord progression. Okay, this is bass. So now the bass. So now everything I'm doing, even the guitar, is following the chords. I will just change one or two things there to match what that person is saying. Once the person's song align with my chord, then I have little problem to fix later. So now look at this. Just the chord, the saw, then I bring it down, and I also do the same thing. So all the difference is that I play on G4 and I now play on G3. Can you see? Although I can touch any of these if I want to, it will still go. Not this one, not the chord, the saltire chord. This should be, sorry, this should be A sharp. So I can pick this A sharp here. Can you see? It will go because I'm still following the notes. So just the vibe. So by this time now, you know what I will do here. I just copy the same thing I did there and I tweak it. But I made a little change here. Instead of putting everything on the straight line here, what I did is that I on this one I put the D sharp 4 here, then I elevate it to D sharp 5 to create a little variance. Are you getting it? Just creativity. So let's hear the bass alone. Can you see? We are following the same way, the same pattern. So now the next thing we are going to do is to play the guitar. Look at this. Saltire. Can you see? Can you see? Saltire. This is saltire. I just shortened it. I brought it down. So I used to create a pattern following the chord progression, filling up some spaces. Now let's listen to this. Can you see? I'm following the chord progression. Now, even the guitar has made it look like a pure Afrobeat. You see the vibe now. So you can just bounce on it. I create a slow synth. So something like this. I shorten the chord progression. I put it short, 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 short. Can you see it's on a straight line with the chord progression? So just hear it. All your melodies goes with your chord progression. Once you get the chord progression of that song right, then every other thing is going to be easy for you. Just follow the pattern of the chord progression. That's what I'm trying to let you know here. So let's put everything up together. In the next video, I'm going to show you on how we can separate each samples. Then we'll also talk about how we can mix this to become a full song. Please kindly support us by subscribing to this channel and also share this channel to some of your friends on WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, any social media of your choice. Please kindly do that. This is the only way you can use to motivate us to do more videos. And if you have any kind of question, you can put it in the comment section. I'm going to reply you very, very fast. Thank you so much for watching to the end. Remain blessed. Peace out.